Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, you fabulous, amazing, beautiful people that I love. It's the merry month of May, the merry month of May. We used to love that number from, what's it from? Oh, my God, the musical. Anyway, so I got home late last night from shooting another movie. We had lots of fun. I got to work with my friend Robert Craighead and Kathy Garver, and just a lovely bunch of very nice and very talented people. And tomorrow they break ground on my ADU unit that we're adding, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. We've got to finish moving everything out of 3 rooms today. So I decided I'd talk a little bit about overwhelm since I'm in it. Now, I know it doesn't serve us to go into overwhelm. So the channel gave me 3 directions, how to stay peaceful and in control, in choice. Number 1 is you've got to stay in the moment. If you're looking to the future, going, what if? Look at everything I've got to do. Oh, my God, can I get all this done? Oh, my God, is it all going to go right? Or if you're going to the past, I have to keep telling my story. I have to keep going back to when I was a victim. Either one of those things are breeding grounds for overwhelm. So you want to stay in the present moment. Okay, that's number 1. Makes sense, right? Number 2, they took me to Core Belief 16, which, shocker, is always all about the masculine and feminine energies. So when we go into overwhelm, we allow ourselves to move into an overbalance of the masculine, where we're in our heads all the time instead of our hearts. Okay, they keep teaching us more and more about this masculine and feminine energy and how important it is in holding your balance. So remember, we want to direct the balance of and between the masculine and feminine energy in the creation of me and my life. Of and between, which means the masculine is in balance, the feminine is in balance, and they come together in a marriage of balance. Just like making a baby. All right, and the third one, they asked me for a song, and my favorite song came up, Moon River. And I went, what the hell does that have to do with overwhelm? But when I looked at the words, I'm crossing you in style someday. And what it led to was, and I want you all, please, stop what you're doing and listen. You've got to direct what you want. You hear it on the show every Sunday. Well, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Because you're not directing what you want with love and clarity. Okay, so if you're at the whim of the world and you never know what's going to happen, you're not directing the energy, because when you direct the energy and you trust the energy, then you know exactly what to expect because you've created it. Got it? All right, we're going to balance all that, invoking the symbol formula, violet flame, golden light. We are divine love, so it is. I want to ask all of you, how many of you remembered to direct your energy this morning? Did you direct your hearts to open front and back and merge with your whole brain? Did you direct your chakras to be open, balanced, happy, and spinning in the right direction? Did you direct your hara line to be straight, strong, and through the ID point so you stay in your knowing? Should do it every morning, guys. Every morning. And if you, quote, lose your balance, unquote, during the day, do it again. Or you can always tap above your ears, tap over your thyroid as you're blowing out, and pop your hand open while you're bringing it towards your eyes. That's another quick, easy way to balance yourself. But you got to do it. Okay? So everybody get your questions ready and direct that the highest, clearest answer is delivered to you. And see what you get before you ask me. All right. We're off and running. Okay. We're going to Iris in Philadelphia. You called in early. Hi, baby.
Hi. I have an update, or some updates, and then an ask for clarity. So a few weeks ago, we had an amazing, wonderful, successful performance. Great show. Lots of friends came out. Yeah, hugely supported. And then we went to Portland. We took our trip to check it out. And it was a really good trip. And Devin proposed. We're engaged.
And what?
Devin proposed.
Oh, my gosh! Ah! Well, I'd say that's a pretty successful week, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you. I know that was like on our list, right?
Yes, that was on your clear list of what you created.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good job, sweetheart. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. Now, and you have a question?
On the trip. Yeah. It's interesting because I don't know if we were just so in our heads about exploring neighborhoods and the logistics of getting around, and obviously he had this huge mission he was on that I didn't know about, but when we got back, we were almost like, oh, I wish we'd had more fun in Portland, and I don't know.
Oh, getting engaged wasn't fun, huh?
Well, it was huge. It was big. We were staying with some in-laws, so we didn't get to really celebrate. Maybe we were just too in our heads.
Yes, you're in your head right now.
Okay.
Right now. So, and they're wagging their finger at me because during this shoot, oh my God, like I said, everybody was so nice and so talented, but not very organized. And I would sit and I would sit and I would sit which after ET, where I sat for weeks without ever walking, it plugged me in. And I'm aware that it plugs me in, and I didn't choose not to let it plug me in. So what they're saying to me about your statement is we all can get everything done in our lives that we need to get done and call it fun.
Okay.
Boy, do I get that one, y'all. With the week I have coming up, I'm either going to call it fun or go to the loony bin, because I have to travel again on Thursday to go do a convention. So, yeah, and then I come back. I think I have a week and a half, and I leave to go do another film.
Wow.
So I can look at it as overwhelm. Oh my God, how am I going to handle all this? Or I can choose to look at it, Iris, as wow, look at all this I've created. I'm getting everything I want. What an awesome creator I am. I am staying in the moment and enjoying every single, So you're home. Go celebrate now.
Oh, yes, we have. We've had big moments of celebration with friends. We're going to take ourselves out and, Yes. We are. We're getting lots and lots of love from our community.
Yeah, and
so really
good. It's got to have been fun planning the rest of your life and seeing it come together.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
and sometimes we got to go on a trip and do a little work to have that happen, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you.
Yep, that was good for everybody, including yours truly. Okay, Adele in Connecticut, you're on.
Oh, wow. Isn't this amazing?
Yeah.
It's so apropos. It was just perfect. So
good.
Last night I was doing, I do deep work every day. And so I was doing deep work and I was doing a lot in the head area and so forth. And when I was doing it, I was feeling like off or whatever. So I slept on the chaise this morning and I got up and I was just feeling the same thing. But
did you ask yourself why?
I did ask myself why, because I'm in the middle and, my website is ready to launch the end of this month. And
that's what it's about.
Is that what it's about?
That's what it's about. You see, you're living in the future, exactly what we talked about at the beginning of the show. What's going to happen? Are people going to respond? Is it going to be okay?
No. But you know what? Here's the thing, Dee. When I was working, I'm not a computer person, but when I was with the computer, I was just really, I just said, I just feel so at peace, and I was so excited about everything that's going to happen, and I'm getting more downloads, and I'm so excited. I can't really wait, but there's a lot for me to do, and my computer is acting up, so I'm getting help with it. But even the person at the library said, your computer just keeps on going back to Microsoft as the main browser, not the
Okay, so that pertains to you. What is your mindset going back to? Okay, the words that they gave me as soon as I asked, I have to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Don't be a fixer. Be a creator. Do you understand the difference?
Yes. Well, how am I trying to fix it? I mean, like the computer needs, there's something.
The computer is an analogy to you, honey. It's representing the part of you, like part of the channel is saying, the reason for this website is that so that you can, now you use the words help people, and within those words are also the meaning fix them. It's not our jobs to fix anybody. Nobody's broken.
No, and I really realize that. That's really where I come from, because
but that's what's going on, Adele. So there's some little remnants in little Adele in there.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah. I got it. Okay.
Good. Thank you, baby. Wow, I'll tell you, you guys bringing in the big shit here. Gail in Virginia, you're on.
Hello, Dee. And yes,
hi, baby cake.
I direct my energy every morning. It's the
good
best
for
part
you.
of the day.
Good.
And I'm retiring this month. I'm going to live in Europe for a year in September, and part of that is doing some health checking. So I'm just checking in to see financially everything is mapping out, and that health-wise.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want, Gail? What do you want to know? What's the biggest thing you want to know?
That I'm in perfect health.
Okay. When I say you believe you are, it goes right to no.
Yes.
Well, as you believe, it's delivered to you, Gail. Because they're saying in your childhood, you either witnessed or were taught that you have to fix yourself in some way for your life to be okay. I'm going around 3 with your mom.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Guys, we don't, and nobody does, need fixing. We're just here to create. So, there's 3 things. This is more like a private, and I probably shouldn't do this, taking time on, but I'm gonna, because they're saying it serves everybody. 3 things. Sheets, book. Give me a song, please. Any song that pops in.
I'm a believer.
Okay, well, you got what that means, right?
Yeah.
You got to believe you're whole and complete and perfect right now. Right now, it's created within you. And then we're going to a core belief, this page here, 1, 2. Yeah, I can never be God. We all are the gods of us that create us as perfect health. Not in perfect health, literally as the frequency of health. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
And the third thing is sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, please.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, okay. It's not a dream, honey. It's a reality. Don't put it in the future. Don't say, when I do this, when I achieve that, I'll be able to be in perfect health. Again, guys, how it works is you create the knowingness of that within yourself. And you match it with love. You say, okay, already created within me. Come on, universe. Let's manifest this together. And it's already created. You got it?
I do. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you bet. That was great clarity, guys. I want you to do the work. Mika, you're on.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, sweet thing.
So just an update. I received a job offer, which I
accepted. Shocker, Mika! Shocker! Do you like it?
Yeah, it's the one that I had been kind of like, it's been pending for the last few weeks.
Yeah, you've been creating it and getting out of your way so it could take form.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
awesome.
I know, I just wanted to give an update.
Yeah, thank you for that. Because in our private sessions, everybody, we have been playing and creating the successful job opening that she wanted. And it was, I can't remember all the stuff that came up, but it was really interesting journey with you, Mika. And I'm thrilled for you. You see, they want you to remember that you learned to bring in your heart.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's what really tipped it the last couple of weeks was playing in that space.
Mika's a lawyer, and so she's trained to come from her brain. And when we started involving her heart, then things really started shifting. Oh, I'm thrilled for you, sweetheart. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bet.
Yeah, well, I will have started the job by the time we have our next private. So.
Oh, goody. All right. Make sure you start it with your heart, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Love you.
For sure. Love you too. Bye.
Awesome. Okay, so everybody, you just got that lesson, right? My heart is open front and back and merged with my whole brain, working together in balance. All right, everybody. Sandy in Pennsylvania, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, baby cakes.
So anyway, I've been having some severe muscle cramps for about several months now.
There's some there's some supplement they're giving me the word mineral. I'm not a doctor, but that's the first thing I heard, and I'm getting a big yes.
Okay, I did start taking what you call magnesium and potassium, and that hasn't seemed to help.
It will.
Okay.
It will. How long have you been on it?
Several months now. There's some mineral that I'm missing.
Huh?
Is there some mineral that I'm missing I'm not thinking of?
It goes to know when you ask that, and they're suggesting that you research, basically research other people's research as to who makes the highest, most reliable brand of the two minerals you're on.
Okay.
And it goes to my big yes when I say that.
Do I need to give up coffee if I can?
Is that the right question? Yes, you do. And of
I
course
do.
you can. You're creating your whole life.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Even decaf, they're saying.
Even decaf.
Yeah. Try green tea.
Green tea, okay.
Yeah, it has a little bit of caffeine, but it doesn't affect you the same way as coffee does. Again, not a doctor, not an herbalist, but that's what I'm getting, okay?
I have another question, if that's all right.
Sure.
A friend is offering me an opportunity that I'm just not sure about because he's going, people would kill for this. I don't understand. He wants to get me as a part in a movie, and I'm not. I'm a fine artist. I'm not. I don't know if I can remember lines or.
Sandy, you don't want to do it.
Yeah. No, I don't really want to.
Bottom line, you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You know, there are a lot of people that would kill to be a famous lawyer. I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? You have to take you to what you're excited and drawn to.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I guess it's too
so
bad.
Say thank you for sharing. Thank you for the guilt. Not interested. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, sometimes we do just need permission to say no, guys, you know. Davina, you're on.
All right, Dee, yay, you're wonderful.
Back at you.
Okay, quick update. I'm sleeping more, so that's working.
Good.
But with my job,
no buts. No buts.
And
you're sleeping more,
and my current job is being ended, so I need to find another job, and I can possibly get it within the company, and there's two positions that I'm looking at, and would you be able to tell me which one would be
I
better
can tell you haven't directed what you want.
Okay.
Okay. So get out of your freaking brain, woman. Go to your heart. Which one is your heart called to?
At this point, since I haven't interviewed with either one, I don't know.
Yeah, you do know. You have to know, otherwise you can't create it. So let's just start there.
Okay.
You see, I don't know is what we say when we're afraid to get what we know we want. Drop into your heart and feel which one is more exciting.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me test. That's her highest choice. It goes to my big yes. But you see, you knew that all the time. Guys, I don't know is a direction to your energy to keep you from knowing. You got it?
Yeah, one more question.
Okay.
I'm getting a wonderful, awesome little white Pomeranian.
Oh, goody.
And I can get her from a woman or a man, and just, once again, not sure which one is
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So what came up when I said that? Because an argument came up within you to defend somebody.
All I've had interaction with them is through Facebook, and so, I'm worried that one of them might be scamming me. Or both.
Okay. And worry is what?
Ridiculous and a waste of time and energy.
Worry is a negative prayer. You are literally praying for them to scam you. You see, you haven't directed what I want. I find the perfect little Pomeranian with the person I can trust, and all of the business deals are above board and fair, and this is a perfect match to this little doggy. You haven't done that. Guys, Davina, you have been with me for a long time. You know how to do this, but you've got to do it.
Yes.
All right. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I messed up.
No, you didn't mess up. You came forward to be the example that everybody needed to hear so they can go, well, shit, I'm not doing it either. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, don't ever feel that way, guys. That's what we're here for, is to go, oh, my God, I got to wake up there. Okay? Katie and Georgia, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Happy Sunday.
You too, sweet thing. What's up?
Well, I'm calling to ask about alignment. I wanted to know if I'm in alignment with creating and receiving full-time employment.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the highest question? Yes. Look, I can tell you right now, Katie.
Yeah.
Your challenge is that you always think you have to fix yourself somehow.
Okay.
You don't have to, but the belief and the thought, gosh, I need to fix myself. And this comes from your mom, by the way.
Okay.
You have to fix you to be the perfect little girl. Dear God. Every woman in the world was taught that at some point or another. Okay? That's the only thing that's going on with you, and it includes money and work and a forever partner, and, you know, you're just not good enough to get what you want. You got to fix yourself. You don't.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, because I'm like, I've been doing clearings and everything, so I'm like.
But you see, that's fixing yourself. I want you to get up every morning and go, today I'm whole, complete, and perfect. I'm creating everything I want through love, and I'm getting everything I want with love. Let's go.
Okay. Well, but I have been definitely directing masculine, feminine energy. I've been doing all of that, but I did hear
you
say. Which
is why this has come up, and you can recognize it now. This need, and those are the highest words, baby. The need to fix yourself. Okay. All right. Go get him now.
Okay. I will. Thank you.
All right. Okay. What a show. Lena in Oklahoma, you're on.
How are you?
Hi, babe.
So I've got two questions. I re-listened to the masculine feminine webinar, and when you first had the webinar, right afterwards, I had a question pop up of how was I defining my masculine. I didn't have any questions today, and I was wondering if I had a definition for that.
The highest word they're giving me is safety. If I am in overbalance of my masculine, I'm safe. Now, again, we're all taught that. The man will take care of it. You have to, have a successful man, and then you'll be okay in your life. I mean, come on, the whole of society, we're lucky because we're part of the generation that says, screw that. I'm as powerful as any guy out there. Okay? But that's what it is.
Okay.
Your power will come from the balance, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then I have one other quick question. So at my job Thursday, myself and 3 other employees got fired. It's a long story, but within 15 minutes, I was rehired at my old job. And they said more than once I was back. I was just wondering if the channel said anything or knows anything.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm serious. That's the first thing that came in. Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
You leave one place, you go to it's like me finishing a movie and somebody else goes, oh, okay, you want to do this one?
Cool.
Right?
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call it positive, baby. Call it positive. All right. We're going to Judy in California.
Hey, Dee.
Hi, sweetheart.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. And it is. It always is. What's up?
Just wanted to know if the channel had any messages for me.
No, you got to be more specific than that, Judy.
Oh.
About what is it that you really want to know about that's behind that question?
Well, I've already gotten a lot from the show today. A lot of really good ahas
it
and
has
moments.
Been. What do you want?
It has. And that's part of the problem.
No, there's no problem. There might be a challenge for you to understand. What do you want?
So
you see, that's where the challenge is you can't even tell me what you want.
That is
so how the hell does the universe get it?
I want you to give my name and number to Sandy so she can give it to her friends so that I can do the film. How's
Okay.
that?
All right. So you want to be in a film?
Sure.
Okay. Have you directed that? Hell no.
No.
You go, oh, well, that's a, dream in a pigsty. That'll never happen. That's what they told me when I said I'm going to New York. Thank you for sharing. Go do it. If that's what your heart is calling you to, go do it, Judy. Okay? Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
You see, even in your silence, you're fighting it.
Well, I thought I had retirement planned out, but I really didn't. I had it planned out financially.
Why can't retirement look like having time to really go pursue what you want to do now? Retirement doesn't have to mean I'm going to sit on my ass and watch TV for 12 hours a day. Right?
Right.
Okay. What do I want to create? What do I want to create? That's what is going to give all of us purpose. No matter, and I'm going to say it again, this poem my grandma pushed down me. My God, how does it start? Age is just a state of mind. If you've left your dreams behind, then you're old. But if in life you've done your best, and if in life you've kept your zest, you're not old, no matter how the birthdays fold. Get up and have a purpose and go do what you love. Okay? All right, that's your answer, baby.
Okay.
I love you. Come on, be happy. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on, be happy. Da-da-da-da. All right, we're going to... Oh, my God, Kirk! Dude, what's up? Hi.
I want to start off by thanking you for so consistently being there for us in our lives.
Oh, thank you, honey.
It is... You're welcome. It is such a blessing, and I'd say 99.9% of the time, it's so ingrained in my head that even if I have to get up for a moment in the middle of the night, I direct my chakras to be open, fully healed.
Good. It's automatic.
And I blast it out, and it serves me so well.
Yeah,
and
it does.
Lately, I'm working at chipping away of paperwork that's been a burden from the past.
Okay, that's your story. Stop. That's your story. So what you want is easy, joyous flow in the completion of the paperwork. Now, look how easy that was.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing the celebration on the other side of accomplishing it. And
there's one core belief they want you to address. Hold on. This page here. Okay, God betrays me, I betray me. Well, if you're the God of you, and you are on this plane, if you betray yourself, God has to betray you. But that's been kind of a subconscious theme in the show today.
Yes.
This betrayal of ourselves, and therefore the God that we are not being able to come through for us. Look, you can be the God of you that doesn't get anything you want because you define your God that way. Or you can be the God of you that gets everything you want because that's the definition of the God you are. and any and everything in between. I am the God of me who always comes through for me and creates exactly what I want. And it feels like love, baby.
Yeah.
Honey, as long as I've known you, Kirk, it's been about that.
I understand. I acknowledge that.
I'm sure you do, because
My main reason for calling in and my challenge has been, and it may have been addressed in that last claim, is that harsh critic inside. It's the voice is getting dimmer, but some of it's vicious. And
okay, and you're in control of it.
Yes.
Okay. What do you want? Direct the voice toward what you want. Self-love is the highest word. I love me. I love me. I respect me. I honor me. That's the voice of the God of me. And that goes for relationships, that goes for your art, that goes for your acting, it goes across the board. The more you love and respect you unconditionally, the more the universe pours out to you what you want, sweetheart. Okay?
Yeah.
Great to
good
hear
luck with the groundbreaking and the moving forward. Dennis has been coming in for you. You asked a few weeks ago, and something is coming your way, but we're postponing it because you've got so many things in motion that it might be a distraction. Just wanted you to know.
Yeah,
that,
thank you, Kirk.
Up to a couple weeks ago, when you asked for that, it was I was practically yelling, and I said, "He's coming through." It's not.
Yeah,
the right
I get a big yes on that, and there's this song that he played, the first sermon he ever gave, and I hear it almost every day. So, yes, he is. Thank you for that acknowledgement. Great to hear from you, Kirk. Great to hear from you. Kirk has been with me probably longer than anybody else on this call. We go back a ways, all the way to the red dot and beyond. Kate in New Mexico, you're on.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
I do direct myself. I always hear your
stop
voice.
Because it already went to no. So you're falling out
every day
somewhere. Well, hold on. Oh,
good.
Kate,
because
hold on. You're directing yourself to make something happen.
Oh.
Now, I've gone over this, and it is a fine line.
Mm-hmm.
Direct yourself and what you want, because it feels great to love yourself that much. You know, a lot of you, consciously or subconsciously, go, all right, I have to say exact words that Dee gave me, and I've got to do them 5 times a day because I'm gonna make this happen in my life, which underneath subconsciously says, I got to push this, I got to make it happen because I don't believe it will.
And also fixing yourself. I know I've heard that come up a lot today, and I definitely learned like I always have to improve myself.
Well, then you're never there, are you?
Right.
And no wonder you can't live in the moment and appreciate the moment because you're not good enough to be there. That's no fun. How can you be pregnant and not be pregnant at the same time? It's a good analogy they're giving us.
Right.
It's not possible. You're either pregnant or you're not. So
how can I or someone be conscious of that, aware that I
go
am
to love, Kate.
saying that to do something and not to
go
feel
to
it?
love. When I say you go to love first, it goes right to know, baby. You don't create anything without going to love to create it with first.
First. Got it.
Yeah. Whatever you want, love it more. So let me go to my love place, which I've taught all of you. Let me go to my love place. Let me dwell in that love. Oh, what do I want? I want to live in the moment. I am consciously living in the moment of now and joyously creating everything I want, and it feels like this love. And then let it go. Do you understand?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. Boy, this whole show has been a mini show on the creation process. I hope you guys realize that. Sorry, I clocked it today, but I didn't get to everybody. Almost, but not quite. Anyway, let's come together. Please get up and direct your day every morning and say thank you at night and direct your day for tomorrow. Okay? Every day. Just make it a part of who you are. Let's say it together loud and proud. I love me. Oh, I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about. I love you.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.